Hi everyone and welcome today. Welcome to my channel. My name is Nathan. We're going to take a look at this Honda Odyssey today. This is a 2007 Odyssey EXL. It is Ocean Mist Metallic, exterior color name. It's a little cloudy today, so you're probably not going to be able to see the paint in the sun, but it is a very nice van. Very nice van, very clean overall. It's not perfect, but not many vans are perfect. I affectionately like to refer to a minivan as a family truckster because it does that. It hauls the gear, it hauls the kids, it hauls all the sporting equipment and everything in between, so you can get to where you need to go with lots of room. Factory power sunroof up there, this being an EXL. This is a nicer trim line than the norm, having alloy wheels, a power sunroof, heated leather seats. Very, very nice. Everything you could possibly need or want out of a van. This van has only had 2 owners in its past. Look how nice and clear the headlights are here. There are a couple holes here in the front bumper. I removed the front license plate bracket because I thought it was kind of ugly, but I did keep it if you need it or you want to reattach it. Only a couple of owners on this, 2 total owners, and the most recent owner had this van for the past 9 years. When I just said 9, it made me think of Ferris Bueller's Day Off. He said he was tardy 9 times, if you've seen that movie. 9 years ownership and added 130,000 miles. So it was most recently purchased by the most recent owner in 2015 when it had 70,000 miles. And currently right now it's right at 201 to be exact. There's a overall look at the outside. I do want to go around and point out some flaws you may have already noticed on the paint and the body. Like I said, it's not perfect cosmetically, but it is perfect mechanically. I promise you that. It runs and drives perfect. Everything works on it like it should. It has a lot of new parts I'm going to tell you about here in a moment. The timing belt service has been done, which is very important on these vans. So, and great fuel mileage, 26 miles to the gallon on the freeway. Also, this is a 8-passenger. So you'll see some of these vans, and I'm going to show you on the inside, where it's missing the middle seat in the second row. And without that middle seat, it's really a 7-passenger, but this does have the middle seat. Sometimes people take that out, they forget about it, they throw it away, they don't need it, whatever the case. This has seating for 3 in the second row, seating for 3 in the third row, and then 2 in the front. So 3 plus 3 is 2. Or 3 plus 3 plus 2 is 8 last time I checked. So a true 8-passenger. So let me show you some, let me tell you about the recent service, and then I'll show you all the flaws I want to point out on the body, okay? So this is all just now, just done. Complete inspection, new brake pads and rotors, front and rear. So brand new brakes and rotors all around. You can see the new rotors and right there on the rear. Same thing up front here, all brand new. The 2 front tires right here, also brand new, along with the tire pressure sensors that go in them. It needed those, they got replaced. All tire pressure monitoring sensors are now working correctly. It also got new inner and outer tie rod ends on the front. So brand new inner and outer tie rod ends. A brand new battery. Not a reconditioned battery, but a brand new battery. I'll show it to you when we look under the hood. New front stabilizer links, which are the little barbell looking links that can kind of make some noise when they wear out over time. New front sway bar bushings, a 4-wheel alignment, and an oil change. Now, like I just said, everybody always wants to know about brakes and tires. All the brakes and rotors are brand new front and rear. Those 2 tires on the front are brand new. These tires on the rear have 8/32 tread. They've got plenty of life remaining. They're, you know, like new, so to speak. They have very minimal wear, about 80% life remaining. The complete timing belt service was done at Roush Honda. If you live here in Central Ohio, Columbus, Ohio, you're probably heard of Roush Honda. It's a regular Honda dealership, just like any other, but this van has documentation to show that the timing belt service was performed at Roush Honda at 151,000 miles. This was the complete timing belt service, the complete as Honda recommends, with the water pump, the timing belt tensioner, and new spark plugs and all of the associated small parts that you do when you do it. The rear shocks were also replaced on this at 168,000 miles. And on top of that, it's had regular care and maintenance throughout the years, regular services and oil changes. So again, mechanically, really strong, really nice. Everything works. It drives beautifully. If you want to see it driving, I will do a separate video after I complete this video of me test driving it and telling you what I think about it and telling you again how great it is, because I've driven it plenty to know. But I will do a whole separate driving video that will be on my channel. Should be very close to this video, and you can watch that and you can listen to me talk about how it drives and show you how nicely it drives, and talk about how comfortable the seats are and all that type of thing. So also, when we go inside here, I'm going to show you, it has the original window sticker. It has all of the original owner's manuals. It has the original window sticker. Look at that, almost $2,000 new in 2007. Crazy. 19 miles to the gallon in the city, 26 miles to the gallon on the freeway. So yeah, now you can buy it for a fraction of that. So let's go around here real quick. This has had professional touch-up paint on any small stone chips and nicks and things on the hood, so I'm not going to point all that out, but again, the headlights are really nice and clear. There's a very small soft dent right here in this left front fender. There's some light scratches here on the door, almost like opening it into the garage, into something in the garage. And there's little marks here and there. There was a bit of a paint peeling right here that got touched up. Same thing here, a little larger touch-up spot. But overall, very clean, very nice. Bumpers, like any minivan, had some marks here, got touched up. The tailgate has a dent, or multiple dents here at the lower section, but the lights are good and clean and clear. They don't take on any water. This piece is tight and secure. The gate opens and closes just fine, but you can see how it's dented here at the bottom. It opens and closes fine. It's not misaligned or anything weird like that. The bumper has definitely bumped into several things over time, but again, it's all there. It's tight. It's not like it's falling off. And you know, not to be rude, but if you want perfect or you want new, go buy new. Because you're not paying $32,000 for this either. And I say that not to be condescending, but because some people have unrealistic expectations at certain price points. Same thing here, touch up. I am the most transparent guy you will find as far as describing a car, and in other ways, to show you and tell you the truth, so you know exactly what it is and anything that it isn't, because that's what I believe in, transparency. Touch up here. This is pretty clean. Few touch-ups on that door, little stuff. And then a dent here on this fender. You can see it probably right there, a nice shadow on it. Again, dented a little bit of extra space between the fender and the bumper, but you know what? It's not that bad. I mean, that dent there and the one on the tailgate are the two worst on the whole van. The front bumper is actually pretty clean. Minimal marks on the front bumper, not near as much as the back, so apparently they like to back into things. The hood's pretty clean, had a handful of stone chips that all got touched up. So, you know, again, overall, I think it's really nice and clean. The interior is very clean. We're going to look at that right now. You know, it's not perfect. It's not perfect cosmetically, but it doesn't also cost $32,000, or $46,000 is the equivalent price for a new one right now today. Almost $50,000 for a new Odyssey just like this, and I know that because I just saw one. So let's see here. What else did I want to make sure I told you? Yeah, we can just look over the inside and I'll tell you everything else here. So, door panel, very clean, very nice. Clean door jambs. Everything works. I still think this is cool, so I'm just going to talk about it. how the rear windows go down on the sliding doors. You know, same thing over there. Again, all this stuff works. I think that's cool. I mean, I know it's kind of old news now because a lot of vans around this time period started doing that, but I think that's cool because, you know, I grew up with and had a lot of minivans in my days that did not do that. Heated mirrors on the outside, heated power mirrors, power locks, all that business. Driver's side seat is really nice. The leather is really nice on the face of the seat. A little bit of wear here on the bolster, just a little, but it's very nice all the way. Power seat on this side. Everything works. It has side airbags all the way from the front to the rear. So in the front, A pillar's there, the B pillar's there, the C all the way down the sides. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, all the way side airbags. This driver's side seat is really nice. Okay, there's the headliner, nice and clean, all the little lights working. There's the factory sunroof. The visors are nice and clean. Lights up here working. Home link, garage door buttons. If you have a garage door, you can program it there. This armrest for the driver's side seat does have some peeling vinyl. So the armrest is made of vinyl. The face of the seats are leather. The sides are vinyl. So like this is vinyl, this is leather. Okay, so it's a common problem. I mean, the armrest still functions and is completely functional. You know, you can recover it. You can put a cover on it. You can wrap it in duct tape. You can do whatever you want if you like, but I'm just showing you again and being transparent. It's peeled there and there. Same thing here on the passenger seat. A small spot on the vinyl peeled. This armrest is actually perfect. It has rubber floor mats all the way throughout that are the originals. You can see the Odyssey word on there. So these fit really nicely and lock in right there. Cover the floor perfectly, or almost perfectly, all of the floor. The middle beverage holder tray, junk tray is awesome. You can fold that down just like in a CRV. Like a little pass-through, or if you don't like that and you want to have a box of Kleenex or something there, and then it just pops back up. So let's see, heated seats both sides. These both work like they should. A couple power outlets right here. There's a storage compartment down here. Nice, more space. And if that's not enough cup holders, there's more. This is all good, all working. A lot of times you'll see these broken. It's nice and clean. It's good. So you got 2 cup holders there, 4 right here. This is another compartment. I don't know what it's for, but put stuff in there. Automatic climate control, which is part of it being an EX or EXL trim. You get the automatic climate control. You can sync the temperature across the board. You can control the rear on or off up here. You can lock the rear, and there's a little light that'll illuminate back there that tells your little kitties right there that it's been locked and that they can't control it anymore. So that's kind of nice. Shifter is right here. It's when you get used to it being right here, it's really easy. It's really handy just to be right there. Interior dome light on and off. It has 2 keys and 1 remote. So there's the remote. It's original, but it works fine. And it has 2 keys. So again, 2 keys and 1 keyless entry remote. The original radio sounds good, works good. Basic CD changer, but works fine. There's our exact mileage, 201,759. Now, the only thing that doesn't work on this van is the power sliding doors. These are the buttons for the power doors. The motors have stopped working. It's expensive generally to fix, much more so than most people would want to spend to fix, so they must be opened manually. So that's the only original thing that was a power feature that is not power anymore. So I'm going to show you when we go in the back. You just open it manually. It's no big deal. Just like older minivans used to be, the ones that didn't have the back windows that rolled down. This is for the sunroof, open, close, vent. That all works. Traction control, that's to turn it off. Dashboard here is in nice shape, clean. The glass is clean. There's no chips or marks or anything. It just had the oil change, so it has a current oil change sticker here for the next one. Again, here's the original window sticker. So there it is. All right, all the stuff. What else? Headliner, sun. The one of my favorite things I forgot to point out. This is probably one of the smartest things ever engineered by a couple different companies that do this, but sunglass holder, and then you bring it right there, and now you've got a baby mirror to watch the kiddos in the back, right? So pop it down, grab your sunglasses, go like that, boom, now you can watch in the back. These newer cars, like real new cars, have cameras in the headliner where you can literally watch the kids on the screen in the front, but this is not that fancy. But so there's the door. You just open and close it manually, just like you could anyway, even if the power did work. Same thing on the inside, you know, just open and close, easy peasy. So no power doors, just manual. This is the middle seat that I was talking about. You'll see these vans where this seat is gone. And obviously, if it's gone, nobody can use it as a seat. But if it's here, it's a fully functioning seat with a shoulder belt, because it's right there in the ceiling. You bring that down, snap it into here, and then there's a buckle right there. So it's a fully functioning, it's small, but for a kid, it's perfect. And what a great place to ride, to be able to see all the way out the front, right? So fully functioning middle seat. These leather seats back here are in great shape. There's no wear. All the armrests are nice. There's nothing negative back here. You can see over there on the passenger seat. The backs of the seats are pretty nice for, you know, definitely having had some kids in here in the past. There's the rubber mat all the way across. It might be hard for me to show this, but there is a storage compartment. Here we go. There's a storage compartment down here. That's where I put the front license plate bracket. The screws to attach it are taped right there to the back of it. But this is a nice compartment to store junk, you know, toilet paper, baby wipes, jumper cables, whatever. So nice compartment right there. You lift up on the seat right here to slide this forward to get into the third row. And the third row seat is nice and clean. The leather's nice. There's a little bit of rips on the back of this from getting in and out a lot of times. A little bit of wear on this handle. A little bit of punctures on the back of this, but it's not trashed. It's just used, you know? So that goes like that. And the other one does the same thing. I can show you that on the other side, but nice and clean all the way. Then you just pull the handle to shut the door, just like I just did. Or on the inside, same thing. Back here, again, this opens. This is not power. This was not ever power to begin with on this model. So it's a manually opening tailgate. Opens nicely, smoothly. The lift supports keep it upright. Here's the headliner from the back. You can see it's clean, it's nice. Probably can't see. Yeah, so, well, right there's a tag right there about the airbag. So airbag in here, airbag up there, literally all the way down the sides, airbags. There's the back of that second row seat. You can see there. And again, if you don't have a need for that middle right here and you'd rather it be open, that comes out really easily. These seats come out all the way too if you don't have a need for the middle row or have a handicapped child or something like that. You know, easy to take those out and create a lot more room. This third row is what Honda calls a magic stow or something like that. But these seats you fold down, forward, and then pull backwards, and these will fold into this well, and then it becomes a completely flat load floor. So these do not come out without a lot of nuts and bolts removed, but you can fold them flat into the well. A little bit of carpet stainage back here. That's just is what it is. Here's the rubber mat back here to go with the rest, this nice cargo mat. This wasn't original, so someone bought this at some point, which is nice. Keep this cleaner back here. I'm not going to take all this apart, but I promise you the spare tire is in here. You have to fold this seat forward and then pull this panel down. The spare tire's behind here. You can kind of see the circular shape of the tire. The jack and tools are also in here, which I am confident are in there. I know all this stuff is in there because I've looked and been in there and made sure it was cleaned. Power outlet back here, and same thing on this seat belt. This comes down out of the ceiling for the middle person here, just like the one I was showing you up there. So there is that. Definitely some scrapes and scratches and marks on the plastic back here from loading all the gear in and out. Again, family truckster, but again, not trashed, just used. The plastic on the, I think there's a difference. You can't expect someone, the plastic here is in good shape. You can't expect someone that owns a minivan to keep it as nice as a Corvette, but you know, you also don't want to buy it if it's trashed, and I would not qualify this as trash by any stretch of the imagination. So I've seen trashed, and it doesn't look like this. Same thing here. Grab the handle, slide open the door. Same thing as the other side. Seat slides same way. Back, lift. These seats recline a little bit, like for traveling. You know, they lay back as far as somebody wants to go. So there's that. Armrests for the two outside seats, but in good shape. You know, the doors do require a little bit of effort. I mean, if you have a small toddler, they're probably not going to be able to shut that door by themselves. But you as the adult or your partner or any kid that's probably at least 7 or 8 years old shouldn't have a problem to shut that, open and close the doors. Passenger seat, very nice. Material's nice, leather's nice. This is a manual seat on this side. Remember, it was power on the driver's side. Side airbags again. Very nice. That mat, that's a one-piece mat, so it goes all the way across. Door panel, same thing, nice and clean. I like the double glove box here. So you get one box up here, again, more storage, just like that compartment. I don't know what all this compartments are for, but you'll fill it up if you have kids and you have a need for a van. Regular glove box, all the owner's manuals are in here. I'll put the original window sticker back in here. The code for the radio is in here for the factory radio. So all of that is there. Again, books, window sticker, all these nice rubber mats, 2 keys, 1 keyless remote, and a whole lot of new parts. Let's take a look under the hood now and show you the engine, and again, recap about all the new parts and all the nice stuff. Does anybody have any questions? Just kidding. Sometimes I feel like I'm talking to nobody because I am talking to nobody until you watch this to check it out. Take a look for my driving video, like I said, and thanks for watching all this way if you have been all this way, and thanks for a thumbs up if you like what I do and how I've presented this or any other cars you want to watch me present. Definitely appreciate that. And subscribe also if you like how I casually and amateurly talk about cars. Runs great. It's clean. There's not a whole lot to see. The timing belt is that's the serpentine belt. The timing belt is underneath that cover over there, so it's kind of buried in there. It's really excellent and awesome that this timing belt has been done already, because it's very important on Hondas to be done. Ideally every 110, 120,000 miles. So this was done a little bit late, but it doesn't hurt anything. You just don't want it to break. So there's the brand new battery. That is a brand new battery. You can see the date code sticker right there, 11 of 23. This battery terminal end you can see is all shiny and new. That was also replaced at the same time as installing that. I didn't mention that earlier, but it was. Bottom of the hood is real clean. There's no rust or anything here. Just A little bit on the latch, of course, but it's very clean. Well, a lot of the other new parts I can't really show you because they're down low, but you know. Anyway, I'm going to hover here so you can listen to it run at idle for a moment. Hear those fans kick on. I'm going to come over here and I'm going to rev it up a little bit. Not that it's a race car, but just so you can hear a little higher RPM. Some people like to hear that. Some people like to hear that and give some validation to that it's a healthy, strong engine and doesn't have any weird sounds or anything like that, which it does not. So prop rod and the little clip are all intact. Let's see. I think that covers everything I'd like to show and tell you. Just take another walk around here. I wish it was a little sunnier and not so gloomy, but it is what it is. It's a nice denim blue color with the gray interior. The wheels are in great shape. I guess I didn't show each of those up close, but they really are. They have very minimal marks on them. So I think this is a great van for the money, and it's been taken care of. Again, not a museum piece, but it's been taken care of. It's mechanically sound, and best of all, it's ready to go and it's ready to drive. So there's nothing it needs in order to make it safe or sound for your family. It is truly ready to go and ready to enjoy and ready to drive. So if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. My contact information will be in the comments. And otherwise, I hope you've enjoyed this presentation. And like I said earlier, take a look for my driving video, which I will be making here shortly next, and it should be on my channel right next to this video. So thanks again for watching. Thanks for any comments or feedback you'd like to leave. Thanks for a thumbs up or a subscription, and peace. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.